good. You're here. Fine. I have got lists and lists of names of people who either contributed to my campaign or pledged their support in some way, and I will comb this list until I find the one person, the Judas, who cost me this election. I mean, it was one vote that made me lose to Vicky. One.
You win some, you lose some, Dorian. Why don't you move on?
Move on? I don't understand. Why this defeatist attitude all of a sudden?
Because, like you, I am defeated.
No, I am not defeated. We are not defeated. We
are the Kramer women. Hear us roar. Rawr. Whatever. But actually, might have some good news that might cheer you up.
Oh, good. I could use some good news at this point.
Todd was here earlier, and we were about to make love.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And I sent him away.
Oh, you sent him away?
Yes, I actually told him to go to Seattle to find Taya.
Now that's good news.
I may have lost him.
Forever?
Hello, Taya. Miss me?
What do you want, Ross?
I think it's obvious. I've come for my daughter.
My mom's taking me away. Again.
Where?
As far away from my dad as she can get.
Why? I thought you loved your dad, right?
But my mom hates him. And I'm really scared I'm never going to be able to see him again.
Oh, hi, excuse me. Do you know where I can find Taya Delgado?
I don't know who that is, sir.
Well, she's dark hair, about yay tall. She... Latina.
Todd?
Hey, Rachel again. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm looking for Taya. Is she with you? Is she in there?
No, Taya is not in there.
All right, who's in there?
Todd, wait! I'm so sorry about Jared.
Yeah, we're all still in shock. Thank God you're both here. Are you sure you want to do this? You don't have to.
Actually, I do.
Lawrence! Got visitors.
Jessica, I knew you'd come. Where's Natalie?
You killed him, you bastard. My husband is dead because of you. Honey, why don't you just tell me what happened? What made you turn the lying lowlife away?
I just looked at him. And I knew it was over between us. That he was in love with Taya.
I am looking at that door because my brother is in there and he just had delicate spinal surgery. I don't need you bothering him.
Did something go wrong? With the surgery, did something go wrong with the surgery?
No, why?
Well, Taya's in Seattle, and since she's his lawyer, I thought maybe something went wrong with the surgery, and that's why she's here.
Taya wanted to make sure there were no legal problems that would keep Matthew from having the surgery.
Who's the friend?
What friend?
Well, when I called from Lambview yesterday, some chick answered. You know who that is?
What did your dad do to get Tay so mad at him?
My mom's so full of it. She keeps telling me that he's got this other side. That he's got a really bad temper and loses control.
Have you ever seen that happen?
No, he's the sweetest, nicest guy in the world.
Why would Taya say something like that if it isn't true?
I don't know where Daniela is.
Really? Oh, what do we have here? Huh. It's not really your color, is it? Tell me where she is.
You know what?
God! Tell me where she is, or so help me, Taya.
So help you what? What are you gonna do, Ross? You gonna hit me, huh? You gonna hit me? I don't mean her.
How's Charlie?
He's devastated. I mean, Vicky said that he tried to strangle Mitch Lawrence, and John and Brody had to pull him off.
Why bother?
My thoughts exactly. So Vicky has Charlie upstairs trying to get him to get a little rest. So how do we stand with Lawrence?
Well, the police in California have first crack at him.
It's sticking?
Yeah, Lawrence shot and killed Jared in front of witnesses, and he drugged several of their officers. We haven't been able to pin Pamela Stewart and Wayne Landers on him yet, so we have to stand in line.
Has he been arraigned?
No, but he will be.
Yeah, well, hopefully this son of a bitch will just die in prison, this time for good.
Natalie is on her way back to Landview with her husband's body.
She'll want to bury him in the family plot, no doubt. I know. He can take Nash's place.
Sick son of a
Don't let
bitch.
it get to you. Don't.
You protected me. I'm touched.
It's not Brody you need protecting from. If anybody deserves to be 6 feet under, it's you. You desecrated Nash's grave. You stole my husband's
Ashes
body.
to ashes.
Why? Why would you do that? Huh? Is it just to torture us?
So that you might experience heaven with me.
How many times did I tell you that Jared was not a killer? But you wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't even try to see it from my point of view.
I followed the evidence.
The evidence? How many times did I tell you that the evidence was leading you in the wrong direction? You were chasing the wrong guy, but no, you had to go and pick up Jared, and then you questioned him all night. You tried to break him, and you just hounded him so much that there was nowhere for him to go but to run. And where did he run to? Right in front of Mitch Lawrence's gun, so now he's in a box. So thank you. Thank you for following the evidence. You made me doubt my husband. You made me wonder if he was the guy that I thought he was.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. That just makes everything okay.
I didn't say that.
Forget what he meant to me. Do you know what I meant to Jared? I was the person that he could depend on. And I was the person that he thought would always believe in him. And I've let him down.
No, you didn't.
Because of you. You made me doubt him. And he knew it. He could see it. And that broke his heart. That broke his heart. That broke his heart. And I freaking hate you for that! I hate you!
Stop.
ABC's One Life to Live, brought to you by Advil PM. Less time lying awake with annoying aches and pains, more time asleep.
Oh, come on, John. Don't get me your famous silent treatment. Are you gonna give me the line about how this investigation strictly by the book? Look me in the eyes, and you tell me that there was nothing else you could do to save Jared. Go ahead. I dare you.
You're right. I should have found out sooner that Lawrence was alive. If I had, Jared would still be here.
Come on, Jess. All he's gonna do is play with you, twist your words around. You're not gonna get what you came here for.
What did you come here for, Jessica? Absolution? If so, I forgive you.
You forgive me?
For trying to kill me, your own father.
You're not my father.
What about Jessica? How is she? Did she come back with you?
No, she stayed in California with Brody. She wanted to accompany Nash's body back to Landview.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you knew. Mitch Lawrence stole Nash's remains and took them to Napa.
Why?
So he could terrorize Jesse.
Oh, come on. Really? Did Jessie didn't see, did she? Did she see him?
She did.
Oh.
She did. I'm sorry, I didn't even ask you about Matthew.
No, that's all right.
No, I could use some good news. How's this recovery coming along? And is Rachel with him?
Yeah, she's with him, and he's doing fine. It's too early to tell.
But Dr. Evans is optimistic that he'll walk again.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. Must have been very difficult for you to leave him there.
He insisted. He thought that we should be here with the family for Jared's funeral.
Matthew said that. You guys did such a great job raising that kid. I should go check on Natalie. Thank you guys for coming back here. Just means the world to me that you did that. Bo, Nora, I love you both. I love you very much.
Ted, you and I both know I never so much as laid a hand on Danny.
Not yet.
I never would.
She's not a little girl anymore, Ross. She's a strong-willed teenager who would try the patience of a saint. And you're no saint. So just because you've managed, for the most part, to keep your temper from Danny so far, does that not mean that you can do it forever?
I'm not hiding anything. No. Tell you, Danny doesn't lie to me. Danny doesn't treat me like I'm some kind of idiot. Seriously, did you think that you could just hide her without me finding her?
Look, I'm not doing this to hurt you, Ross.
Oh,
okay?
God, it's a crock. You know how much I love her. How much I miss her. You're using her to punish me.
No. What I am doing, all I am doing, is trying to take care of my daughter.
Your daughter. Don't you mean our daughter?
My mother would say anything to turn me against my dad. I'm surprised she hasn't told me that he eats babies and sacrifices kittens. I have to find my dad, Matthew. I have to tell him she's the reason we've been apart. It's been so long. I'm afraid he thinks that I don't love him anymore.
Look, you probably won't believe me, but your mom can be pretty cool.
And suddenly a perfectly good friendship comes to an end.
Look, I can remember when my mom was furious at my dad. But now they're fine.
Yeah, well, I'm not waiting around for my mom to see the light.
As far as I know, the only person answering Taya's phone is Taya.
No, it's fine. I'll just ask Taya who it was.
I told you, she's not in there.
It's also fine. I'll ask Taya's friend who Taya's friend is.
Todd, you're not going in there to give my brother the 3rd degree.
I just want to take a little look, you know?
Yeah.
Rachel. I think you're hiding something from me.
I just don't want you going in there and disturbing my brother.
I don't care what you want. I'm just gonna go in there and you can't stop me.
But I can.
Oh, my God. Do you feel as guilty as I do?
More.
I haven't seen Clint this wreck
Since Pa died.
He needs me, Bo. My husband needs me.
Her room is empty. Natalie is gone.
I saw him in the ER. After they thought he was gonna be okay. And he apologized to me for not telling me everything right away. He said that he was protecting his father, and told him the next time he better come to me first. He looked at me, and he said there wasn't gonna be a next time. And then he died. He died right there in front of me. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh.
I am your father. And I know that part of you loves me.
Make up your own reality, Mitch. Not mine.
Do you remember when you thought you had killed me? How consumed with guilt you were?
What are you talking about? What guilt?
Oh, look at you. You're trying to be so strong. But in reality, you're as fragile as spun glass. When you're being yourself, of course. But you're not always yourself.
You back off.
I'm only trying to help my daughter. I'm trying to give her what she came here for.
Just look at me. I know you want to believe that there is something human in there, that there's a conscience or a soul, but there is not.
Lieutenant, love it. You do not know me at all. But you do know something about insanity, don't you?
There I was, Todd's arms around me. We were dancing, and he was a million miles away from me.
Oh, if only it were a billion miles.
Look, I tried every trick in the book to get him to turn his back on Tay. I even tried to invent new ones.
Kramer women are nothing if not resourceful.
Well, didn't work because he's still obsessed with her.
Same way he used to be obsessed with you. I hate to say it, but he never stopped thinking about you, wanting you.
Why did he sleep with her on that island, huh?
What's your point?
My point is Taya had Todd's child. Taya has a daughter with Todd.
Who are you?
I'm Matthew Buchanan's surgeon.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right. Well, that's terrific because I'm looking for Taya Delgado, his lawyer. And I know she's here in the hospital, or at least in Seattle.
Yeah, well, she's not here now.
That's right, Todd. She was here and then she left.
Really? Well, why didn't you tell me that before? And why are you so hell-bent on keeping me out of that room?
I figure I'll give my mom the slip the first chance I get, fly to Tahiti and find my dad.
By yourself?
Why? You want to come with me?
You heard me. Daniela's my daughter.
Why? Why? Because you gave birth to her? Don't you think that I love her as much as you do? I've raised her since day one. I've cut the cord.
I know.
Gave her to you.
I know.
You know,
I know.
made breakfast for her every morning. I was there up until the day that you took her away. Okay, Danny is my daughter.
I'm sorry, Ross. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
I'm really sorry.
Would you plan on taking off her again? Is that why you're sorry?
No, not anymore. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
It's not fair. Not to her. Not to you. Not to anyone.
So tell me where she is.
All right. I will. But first, you have to listen to me, Ross. I mean, really listen to me.
What are you going to tell me? That you're going to trash me and tell me how unfit of a parent I am? I'm done begging for table scraps. She's my daughter, too.
No, she's not. Daniela is not your daughter, Ross. She's not yours.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
All right, Clint, we'll find Natalie.
You know, maybe she just...
Bo, you gotta put out an APB, right?
But first, I think...
Mitch Lawrence is alive and he's after my family. I don't give a damn that he is locked up. His followers are everywhere. Would you please make the call?
All right.
Well...
Wait. Natalie?
Clint, it's John McBain. Natalie's with me. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank God, she's with John. Listen, when I went into her room and found it empty, you can imagine what I thought, so thank you for getting back to me.
Yeah, no problem.
Listen, you do me a favor, all right? You stay with her. Don't let her out of your sight.
I'll take care of her, I promise.
I'm sorry I lost it.
Oh, come on. You thought your child was in danger.
For all we knew, you were right, Clint. And we know what it feels like. And we're here, and we're going to get you through this.
Together. Okay?
Take it. Your dad was wondering where you were. I told him you're with me.
Thanks.
I'm sorry I hate you. I'm sorry that I blamed you for any of this. Because it's not your fault. If there's anyone to blame, this is all my fault.
Don't do this.
No, John, I lied to you. I deliberately threw you off Jared's track. I did exactly what Mitch wanted me to do. I mean, I should have called you. I should have told you that Jessica and I were in Napa at Nash's old place. I mean, at least you could have done something, or you would have at least known that we were walking into a trap. But I didn't tell you because I was afraid.
Of me.
That you were right. That Jared was guilty. And I wasn't ready to face that yet. So I made you the enemy and I kept you in the dark. And I ended up getting him killed. My husband's dead because of me. He's dead because of me. Oh, God.
Look at me. It's not your fault. You hear me? It's not your fault. Lawrence pled you. He pled all of us.
Just, I hope I didn't, touch a nerve, bringing up your court-ordered stay in a madhouse.
You just stay in there yourself, Mitch. And Brody.
Brody was in.
He was a hero.
A hero? A hero who, well, yeah, kidnapped a 10-year-old child, took him to the top of Lantano Mountain and used him as a human shield?
I never would have hurt Shane.
Didn't make that same promise to Rex Balsam, though, did you?
That's all you got. You want to throw all that in my face? Fine, it's not exactly a secret. And in St. Anne's is where I met Jessica. So I thank the Lord that I was there when she was. And maybe we've both done some bad things. But at least Jessica and I still have our souls.
Brody.
No, Jess, look at him. You think he cares about Rex and Shane? That's just another lie. A trick. Because you are a soulless bastard. You don't give a damn about anyone but yourself.
You are wrong, Lieutenant. I love my daughter. You are flesh of my flesh, Jessica, blood of my blood.
If I could drain every last drop of your blood from my veins, I would.
But you can't. I will always be a part of you. And you will always, always be my daughter. And we will be together. If not in this world, then surely in the next.
Listen, if Taya's not in there, I don't care who is. Just tell me where she went, and I'll be on my way.
I don't know where she went.
Yeah, you do. But you're not going to tell me, right? Okay, I get that. I know you guys are friends. It's just... I just have to see her. Make sure she's okay.
She's fine.
I mean, she didn't sound fine last time I talked to her. In fact, she sounded like there was something really wrong. She wouldn't tell me what.
Ever think that maybe she was upset because she was talking to you?
Can you just stop jerking me around here, man? I'm talking about my wife. She was supposed to be anyway.
I thought you wanted Taya out of your life for good.
Yeah, I thought so too, but now I've flown across the country because she sounded weird on the phone, so...
Wait here.
For what?
I'm gonna go call Taya and see what I can find out.
No, my daughter, this is a new low, even for you. You know that?
Taya, it's Rachel. Todd is here at the hospital looking for you. And he asked who the girl was who answered your phone. He hasn't seen Danielle yet. She's still in the room with Matthew, but we are standing right outside of that door. Call me back and let me know what you want me to do. Listen, look at me. Daniela's not.
Of course she's mine. I'm her father. I was there.
When she was born. But not when she was conceived.
I don't know what you're doing. There's some of the trick you're pulling here. When we left the island,
I was pregnant with Todd Manning's baby.
You know, I think that I should stay here for the night because I don't want Vicky and Charlie wondering where Natalie went.
No, that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea.
You stay with me?
Of course I'm going to stay with you.
Okay.
Okay?
You know, I want to check in with the department.
Oh, Bo. Oh. Thanks again for coming back, because I do know how difficult it must have been to, leave Matthew there.
No, but he's in good hands.
And so am I.
I'll walk you out, Bo.
I thought coming here, and maybe it would help me understand. Maybe you'd say something
What
that
would you have me say?
I don't know. Maybe I'm sorry.
Let's go, Jessica. If I said I was sorry, would you forgive me?
How long have you known this?
What, that Taya had a child or that the child was Todd's?
Either or.
A while. That's what Taya and I were fighting about when I took a swan dive out that window out there.
Oh, I thought you didn't remember why you two were fighting.
I didn't, not at first. And then Marty hypnotized me and it all came out and I made her swear that she wouldn't tell a soul.
Because you thought that would bring Todd and Taya back together again.
I just realized that a secret like that wasn't going to stay a secret forever. It was bound to come out, and Todd was going to find out about it eventually, so I might as well let the chips land where they may.
Kramer women do not give up.
Well, this Kramer woman is tired of fighting a losing battle.
I better go. My mom's probably gonna come in here any second now and drag me out of here. That's not how I want you to remember me.
You're kind of hard to forget.
You too. Well, it was great, you know.
Meeting me?
Busting out of Warwick with you. For the first time in like forever, I was actually having fun.
Me too.
What did she say?
She didn't pick up, so I left a message. I'm sure she'll call back as soon as she gets it. Why don't you go grab some coffee?
Trying to get rid of me, huh?
I just thought you might want...
Who was behind the damn door?
Look, Matthew Buchanan is behind that door.
Right. And Taya's been in there with him the whole time, right?
You're lying to me. You never slept with Manning on that island.
Well, that's what I told you.
So you lied to me.
Yeah.
But you're not lying to me now. Okay, you know what? You're so full of it. You're so full of it. You'd say anything to me right now.
Listen to me, Ross. Listen to me. Do you remember when Todd was trying to leave the island on the raft? Well, I didn't want him to go because, among other reasons, I was sure he would drown. So that was the one and only time that Todd and I had sex on that godforsaken island. It's also when I realized that he didn't want me, he wanted Blair, so I let him go.
You've known this whole time.
No. Listen, I didn't even know I was pregnant until we were married. I was committed to you, Ross. I wanted to make a life with you. I wanted to believe Daniela was yours, so I chose to believe
that's
that
it. That's enough. I've heard enough from you. That's it. Danny's my daughter.
No, she's not. She's not your daughter, Ross. She's not. Okay? Look at me. She's not. I'm sorry. I have proof, okay?
I'll let you know what I find out about Lawrence.
I love you. God help me, I love you. But Clint needs me now more than he's ever needed me.
And I love you too. We're gonna get through this, Red. All of us.
Go easy.
Glass left a ring on your table.
I hate that coffee table.
I can't go home. Not to the bedroom. It's like he's still there.
You can stay here as long as you want.
Don't contact me. Ever. And if there's any justice, you'll be in the cell for a really long time. But if you do end up getting away with murder again, and you come near me or my family,
I'll kill you.
Jessica. I'll always be your father. There's nothing you can do that can ever change that. I will always be a part of you.
Now and forever.
What is this?
It's a DNA test. When I got back to Landview and I saw Todd, I knew that I needed to know for sure. I had a sample of Todd's DNA tested against Daniela's. They're a match, Ross. That is proof beyond a shadow of a doubt that Todd Manning is Daniela's father.
Next time I see you, you'll be walking.
No, I'll be surfing.
Suck it up, let's go. A Kramer woman does not roll over, and never for the likes of Taya Delgado.
Well, if it were just Taya, it'd be different, but it's not, Dorian. It's about a kid. You know how Todd is about his children. If he finds out that Taya has his child, then
What do you think is going to happen? That Todd is going to go rushing to her, grab her in his arms, and thank her for keeping this child a secret? Of course not. Move those pretty shoes. Let me tell you something. That's not what's going to happen. No. She's probably afraid that he might kidnap that child and then come running back to you with it.
You think he will?
I think that would be a terrible thing to have happen. Why won't you cut that man loose?
Because I can't. All right?
Dare I ask, why not?
Because it's like you said, what you're always trying to get me to admit. Blair, you love Todd. Why don't you just say you love... Well, you know what? I love Todd Manning. Are you happy now?
No, not in the least bit.
And I wish to God I didn't love him, because it would be a hell of a lot easier for me.
All right, Taya. Taya, come out now. Taya!
Hello? This is a hospital.
Oh, Matthew's alone, huh? Jeez. Who are you?
Whether it's an idea, a personal revelation, or a bit of advice, the view on parenting is one of a kind. Sherry Shepherd on spanking.
A healthy fear, I believe, turns into a healthy respect later on.
For more parenting tips, check out The View, weekday mornings on ABC.